Hi, my name is Paul. I am a training manager. The company I work for makes fleet management software, and I'm rating my Learning Hub at a 10 out of 10. One of the biggest problems that we have with our software and our hardware is getting training to the end user. So we can provide training to a company, but for the fleet management software, we really need the drivers or the dispatchers to learn that software. And sometimes it doesn't get all the way down to them. And so this was a way for us to solve getting training to those that need it at the time of need. What I liked best about my Learning Hub was really the ability for them to provide a area that I could create customized learning spaces for each individual company. And I can brand that and provide them with the training of the products that they bought. This allows companies or individuals to come in and see only training that they need to see, rather than trying to search through titles of training that may be for products that they don't own or they don't use or doesn't apply to them in their specific industry versus, and this is, we're talking industry of freight drivers driving freight or bus drivers driving passengers. And so they have different needs for the software and use it differently. So they would have different training. And this allows us to separate those things into individual training hubs that they can use. One of the biggest opportunities that I see for my Learning Hub is the reporting aspect of the Learning Hubs and even the LMS itself. And what this would do is the data that is sometimes asked for is hard to get from my Learning Hub because it's not specific reports that they create, or it doesn't really look well. I can output the data to a CSV, but it's just a table of numbers, and so it's hard to equate something out of this data. And so the biggest opportunity and the things that I think would be big wins is creating a more robust reporting system that will create reports for the data, who took what, how many people have taken this course, how long have they spent in the course, those type of things, and being able to section that out to a company, to an individual, or to all the different learning hubs would be an excellent opportunity for them. One of the biggest recommendations I have for people that are considering this product is really look at what you are purchasing. And so when purchasing a learning management system, probably 90% of the systems out there are really concentrated on how many users you have and paying your tiered services on how many users. Now, that's great, but one of the big problems is going over those users, you then have to pay an extended cost. And that can be unpredictable, especially if you're putting it out to end users of your product that you don't know how many may access your learning. And so potentially having too many people access your learning would be a detriment because you would be paying more for that access. Uh, my Learning Hub really doesn't concentrate on users. They're really trying to concentrate on you being able to build the learning environment. So they do price out for users, but it's really not about the user cost. And they don't, uh, they like working with the customers and not really concentrating on the upsell or up fee for overages and things for users. It's really about how much are your people accessing it, bandwidth, stuff like that.